Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ruth and I'm filming about medicine and lifestyle. If you're a new subscriber, you are most welcome. Kindly hit the subscribe button down below to join this wonderful family. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about assumptions about medical school or medical students. What do people think about us? What are the opinions different people have about us? What do they say we are? Who do they think we are? Oh well, we'll get to know and try to trash it out. If you'd like content like this, kindly continue with us. Thank you. So the first assumption that I got from people is we are unemotional. Unemotional. Anyways, due to the things that we expose ourselves to, like one, seeing corpses, seeing people die, seeing people sick, seeing people in their most vulnerable state. Initially we get overwhelmed. You should not think that we don't have emotions. At times we cry, we are sad, we are not able to eat and none of that, but over time we get to see that it's part of life, and these are things that we have to go through as medical doctors or medical students. So we try to hide our emotions. Not that we don't have emotions at all, we just try to hide it, not to show to the patient in front of us. So that, to be honest, that's just a defense mechanism. We are actually emotional, we have emotions, we feel different things, but we just won't and can't express it to our patient. But our loved ones and people around us, our support system, I'm sure they've seen us in our different emotional states. Number two, they say we are proud. I don't know. Anyways, I think that for the fact that we spend longer time in school, by the time we're doing NYC, the people that are doing NYC with us are people that when we're entering school, they were somewhere in maybe JS3 or something like that. So and then when we come across different situations, we tend to take charge because we've been taught to be the leader of the health system. So it's part of our training not to be proud, but to take charge and to do things a leader would do and to take charge. So I think that's why people think that we are proud, but forgive us in case we behave like we're proud or we do things that predispose to us being proud. We're sorry, we're not proud, we're just being ourselves. Number three says you have to be a genius to enter medical school. I'll talk from my experience. I wasn't the best in my school, in secondary school. I didn't have the best JAMB results, but I'm just thankful that I was able to get into medical school. So you don't have to be a genius to enter medical school. You just have to be determined. If this is what you want to do, put all your effort into it and get it done. You have to be dedicated. If this is what you want to do, put all your time, put all your energy into it. Doesn't mean that you'll not be able to do other things, but focus on what you want to do and you get it done. An average student can be a medical student. A student that is not so good can be a medical student. Just once you get into it, focus that you can do it and you get it done. 4, have no sense of fashion. Hey. Actually, people think that as medical students it's just book. You should just be reading. You should not have time for fun, not have time for dressing up, making your hair, doing makeup, looking nice. I think that's a wrong misconception about medical students. I think that there's time for everything. Time to study, we study. Time to have fun, we have fun. Time to dress up and look nice, we do that. So I think that this assumption about medical school is not correct. We should have a fashion life, we should have a fashion sense, we should have fun in our life. So medical students, we have fun, we are fashionable, and see my glow. I'm a medical student. 5, that we have no time. Time is what you make it to be very honest. Everybody has 24 hours in a day and you can decide to do whatever you want with your time. As medical students, you know you have to read, you know you have to wash your clothes, you have to do this and do that. So you have to separate time for different things that you want to do. You have to sleep, you have to eat, you have to go out. You have to do all these things, so you just have to dedicate time to do different things. We all have the same time in the world, 24 hours, so just make good of your time. Even engineers, they can also say they don't have time. Even accountants, they can say they don't have time. Even artists, actors, they can also say they don't have time. So we all have time and we should just make good use of time. Medical school is not an excuse, to be honest, that I don't have time. It's an excuse, so make use of your time well. 6, that you doubt yourself a lot. that assumption is a little bit correct. You doubt yourself a lot. Oh, am I good enough for this? Will I be able to do this? Me, doctor, like yes, you doubt yourself a lot, but don't drown yourself in that doubt. Come out of it and you will be stronger. So that assumption is true to an extent. You doubt yourself, but even when sometimes when you write an exam, you doubt yourself. Will I be able to pass this thing? Will I be able to make it? But yes, just you can doubt, but then don't dwell on the doubt. That assumption is pretty correct to an extent. You doubt. 7, you miss out on family function. Yes, that assumption is true. You miss out on family functions. Yes, the last time I went home for Easter had been a really long time. I've never been at home for the past like 4 years for my sister's birthday, my mom's birthday. There was a party last year, I wasn't available. So yes, you miss out on family function. You just take heart. Yes, you miss out on family function. 8, you burn out. Yes, that's very true to an extent. The workload is hectic and strenuous, but you have to create time for yourself. You have to create a me time where even when you're at the brink of burning out or breaking down, you stop and say, okay, this is best. Even if, this weekend I'm not going to read, I'm not reading. Saturday, Sunday, okay, till Sunday evening before I'll be able to read, let me rest and chill. So yes, you burn out, but make sure you create time for yourself to relax. 9, you lose friends. You lose friends that don't stick with you through the good and through the bad. Friends that don't stay with you even when you are busy, even though when you don't really have time for yourself. Talk less of them. They'll say, this girl, she's too proud, she doesn't have our time and all of that. Yes, you lose those friends, but you gain friends that will stay with you through the thick, through the thin, through the happy times, through the sad times. Yes, and we need those kind of friends because they'll be our good support system. In medical school or in medical career, you need a good support system. If not, you break down, you burn out, you'll be sad, you'll be depressed. It will not, you won't even find it interesting, and you just keep discouraging people that medicine is bad, is this, is that. So yes, you lose friends that are not worth sticking around with you, but you gain friends that will be with you through to the end. I have friends like that even if we don't talk for months, when we get to talk, we gist, or just once in a while we'll text, how are you, how is this, how is everything going? Yes, and make sure you yourself don't put yourself that yes, I'll lose friends, let them go if they want to go. No, you to make conscious effort to keep your friends around, message them once a while, call them once a while, and they will also reciprocate. Yes, you lose friends, you gain friends. 10, last but not the least, is you will lose yourself. I don't agree with that assumption. I believe that medical school is a time in which you find yourself and you develop yourself. While some of your mates are out there working or doing NYC, you are in your clinical year still reading, and you're like, I'm still a student, my friends are already working. Yes, you might lose yourself, you might get sad or depressed, but if you take that time and use it to develop yourself, you find out that, this was a good decision I made. I know several people that they used the clinical years to discover themselves, and now they really appreciate the fact that yes, I didn't go through this pathway, I went through this pathway. So yes, make use of this time that we have. It may seem really it can be sad and it can be really somehow sometimes, but then just make sure that I have so years more to go. What do I want to do with this time? I need to discover myself. I need to do things that at the end I'll say, yes, this time I used it for something important. Another bonus assumption is that somebody said medical doctors are beautiful and handsome. Ooh, do you agree with that? I agree with that. So I implore you, those that have friends that are medical doctors or medical students, call them, text them, check up on them, because they might be going through different things. They need you as their support system. And I hope that with these 10 points that I have pointed out, you guys have seen different assumptions, those that are true, those that are not so true, those that are in between. And I hope that at the end of this video, you've learned 1 or 2 things about medical school. I've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching to the end. I really appreciate you. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure you watch, like, share, subscribe. Watch, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Thank you.